Hmm. Kind of like this song. Well, that was nice and calming. Ugh. Excuse me. I'm a little bummed. Supposed to go to the grocery store today. I didn't really want to, but I have to. Because gotta refill meds, that kind of stuff. And these aren't like optional meds. These are meds that I absolutely have to have. If I don't, things get weird. I'll just say that. But yeah, all sorts of weirdness is going on in the world now, and it's hard to gauge exactly how much further down things will go. And I'm not just talking about one particular thing over another. There are a lot of things that are not going the way that we would hope. Of course, we have the whole thing with the human malware going on. In fact, kind of, I guess this is more for the YouTubers out there. I got a little notice on my YouTube channel. I wasn't demonetized or banned or anything. Don't worry about that. It basically says, quote unquote, important due to, and I may substitute some words here so I don't get demonetized. Due to human malware, we will conduct fewer human reviews to protect the health of our extended workforce. Unfortunately, as a result, we may remove content that does not violate our community guidelines. And what that says is, now people don't freak out. Basically, it's saying that they're going to leave a lot of the reviews up to the AI and not actually have a human look over it. And of course, AIs are not perfect, so they're going to probably remove or flag a handful of videos that don't deserve to be flagged simply because the AI interpreted something incorrectly. And since they're now having less humans actually going back and reviewing what the AI is doing, then of course there's going to be some anomalies. Some people are going to get their videos flagged or demonetized for no reason. That's why they said it's not going to be any sort of violation or anything, but they may still get flagged because there isn't a human behind it checking to make sure that it was correct. In fact, I think that's how they do a lot of their reviews, is that they generally let the AI handle it, and if it catches something that it shouldn't have caught, that's why they have the review process that they do. So if you have any videos or anything like that get flagged for any reasons, definitely go through the process of getting that looked at. It'll probably take longer, which is unfortunate because, as they said, they are minimizing their human workforce at this point. Lots of other weird stuff going on. Oh man, there was a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, not to get political, Senator Rand Paul has tested positive. Um, Politics aside, that worries me because of his position and what he does. He interacts with a lot of people. He goes around, he meets different groups of people, he shakes hands, he does all that stuff, and he alone could possibly have created a cluster. Now, of course, it's not his fault. I sincerely doubt that he knowingly went around trying to spread the human malware. I mean, obviously, it's yeah. I doubt that's what's going on here. But yeah, it just goes to show that nobody's immune. Well, technically, some people are immune now because they've had it and they've gotten over it. But yeah, it can get anywhere. It can infect anybody, and yeah, it's getting kind of nuts out there. I reported yesterday that we have a case now in my county, in Nueces County. We got our first case. It's a 45 to 55-year-old male. He's in good condition. Says he doesn't feel sick. That was as of yesterday. I don't know how his condition is today. But yeah, lots of crazy stuff. Also, there was unfortunately, somebody who had already tested positive in San Antonio, which is just north of me. They have succumbed to the illness. So that's another tick in the red column there. Trying to think what else was there. A lot of people are talking about martial law. And I obviously don't want that to happen. But I keep seeing, I mean, at least this is what the media is portraying to us, and at least here for me locally, I'm seeing it here too, because I live but 5 minutes from the coast, from the ocean. The beach is just a little bit further down the way, but I can just look outside and I see people barbecuing, having gatherings, get-togethers. Now, you know, certain things we have to go out for, like, you know, you want to go out and get a bit of exercise, that's okay. If you need to go to the grocery store for supplies, that's obviously, you know, that's one of those things we have to do. But there are a lot of other things that people are just kind of, you know, it feels like they're throwing caution to the wind. Because, again, like I said, they're having people over, they're having get-togethers and parties, and I will say that most of us here in my apartment complex are practicing the social distancing thing. We kind of just keep to ourselves. I only leave my apartment when I have to. And I'm not going to point fingers at any particular people because I don't want to, you know, put them on blast like that. But certain neighbors that I have throughout the apartment complex, they don't seem to really care. They just kind of figure, oh, well, you know. And unfortunately, those types of actions right there are why I think that we may eventually go into martial law. Because at this point, it's been the government just saying, hey, just, you know, please do these things. Please, you know, stay home if you can. Don't have the big giant get-togethers. Don't do any of that. And most of us are listening. Most of us are like, all right, we get it. We need to do this for a little while. And then eventually everything will get better. But because of the handful of people, not only people here in my area, but like especially the people over in Florida, all the spring breakers that were out there, they said it straight out that they didn't care. One guy was like, I don't care if I get it. That's great and all, but if he does get it, I can only imagine how many people he's going to infect. So it's attitudes like that are going to make this situation that much worse. And because of those people and their behavior, that's why I think we're going to run into martial law. Because there's always going to be those people that have this idea, oh, I'm American, I'm free to do this. Well, you're not anymore. You know, that's the thing about freedoms here in America, is that you can hold on to your freedoms, and they're good. It's good to have them, but there comes a point in emergency situations like this where you have to be smart about it, and some people are not being smart about it at all. And it's because of those handful of people that we're going to get martial law. And of course, those people are going to rebel. They're going to get angry. They're going to do crazy stuff. And my fear is that there's a handful of them out there that are well armed, because obviously guns are legal. And things may get a little dirty here. Also, crime has been ticking upwards in certain areas. Robberies are up. Burglaries are up. There have been carjackings, not necessarily for cars, but for trucks with supplies, which is kind of crazy. In fact, I posted yesterday on the forums, they recovered a stolen truck that had 18,000 pounds of toilet paper in it. So that kind of gives you an idea of what people are going to, the links that people are going to. Dre says here, quote unquote, they ran in the gas station and broke all the windows and took all the candy chips, and today people got together, 250 people, to fight each other. Oh my gosh. That's in Detroit. That's insanity. Just, it's stuff like this that makes me wonder how we've not torn ourselves apart yet. The only reason I think that we are even still somewhat civilized is because there's a good portion of us that understand what's going on. We understand the implications. We understand that, this is pretty serious, And then there are others. I don't think it's any particular generation. I don't think it's any particular race or anything like that. So let's not get into those things. But just certain people out there that think that they don't have to worry about anybody else but themselves. And yes, Amber, over on Facebook, this is me speaking. So it's getting a little nuts out there, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't own guns. I have owned guns, but I got rid of my guns a while back, several years ago. But based on everything that I'm seeing now and how things are kind of going down, I can see where things are going. I'm not going to lie, I looked into buying a gun because people are just getting... The unpredictability of it all is frightening. And I don't think that anybody would actually try and rob me. I mean, from what I've been told, I don't want to say that I scare people. I don't think I scare people. But some people feel a bit intimidated by me when they see me because I used to be an athlete. I'm a little bit bigger. So people tend to leave me alone. But that doesn't mean that some idiot won't come and try and break into my home or try to rob me or burglary or anything like that. So I'm thinking about it. I'm sincerely thinking about it. Dre is asking if I have a license. You don't necessarily need a license. I mean, you can go into a place like Academy and apply, and they do the background checks and everything right then and there. And I looked into it more because I assumed, because of certain things that were going on in my life, that I may actually not qualify for one. But like I said, because I'm really thinking about it now, I went and I looked and I studied up on it. And as it turns out, if I wanted to get one, they would give me one, which is sort of reassuring to a certain extent. But yeah, I was looking at them, and I know how to fire guns. I know how to handle them. I'm not a rookie at that. I live in Texas. It's required that you own a gun by the time you're 5. I'm kidding on that. But yeah, it's Texas. We have a lot of people here who have guns, and we most of us here know how to shoot. We know how to handle weapons. But yeah, I was really thinking about it, and I was looking at the less expensive ones. And I can get a decent pistol for $250 new. So, and then I looked at rifles too. I can get a shotgun for $180. I know how to handle shotguns. I can get a rifle. I've fired plenty of rifles before. But I can get like a 9mm pistol for $250. And I'm seriously considering it. I hope that I wouldn't have to consider it. But there comes a point where it's like, well, now things are getting a little desperate. People are going to start doing stupid things. Dre, if you shoot somebody, you're going to change your name to Slim Savage. No. There's a lot of things that go on with owning weapons that people don't really take into account. Like one thing that kind of scared me, and this is what freaks me out a little bit about the whole gun situation now, is that like when I got a gun many years ago, we were taught that there are certain laws that obviously you need to follow if you own a gun. And some people don't understand exactly how those laws operate and how they work. And I had spoken to somebody who actually owned a gun. I don't know if they still have it. I think they probably do. But they were talking about, if somebody breaks into my house, I'm going to just start blasting. I'm like, you need to be careful how you blast. And they're like, what? And like, well, I'm going to kill them. And I'm like, that's not what I'm talking about, man. And they're like, what? And I said, you need to be careful where you fire. Because, and this was something they sincerely didn't know, which scared me. Say, for instance, somebody does break into your apartment. Like for me, I live in an apartment. I have neighbors. So somebody breaks into my apartment and they're threatening me or threatening my possessions, that sort of thing. I go and I defend myself and I shoot. Which, the shooting in and of itself, if somebody breaks into my house, is fine. That's protected by law. What the person didn't understand was that if you fire your gun and the bullet goes through, say, one of your walls and goes into your neighbor's apartment and hits them or destroys some of their property, you're liable for that. And they're like, no, I'm not. I'm defending myself. And I go, that doesn't matter. I said, if you fire your gun and that bullet harms somebody else other than the person who was, potentially attacking you, you are liable for that. And they couldn't understand that. They were like, what? And I'm like, how do you not understand that? How do you not get that? So apparently they had no idea that's how the laws worked. So if you shoot and then accidentally hurt somebody else with your, firing, you can go to jail for that. You can get in trouble. You can be sued. And they didn't get that. They didn't understand. So I just hope that people think before they act. Because like I said, in desperate times like this, people start doing really stupid stuff. But yeah, I've chatted up this thing enough. Let's play some card games. But I'll still keep talking, but we'll play some card games too. Have I been to the gun range before? Oh, many, many times. Many times. In fact, I went to a range. It was an outdoor range here in Texas, where it was kind of weird and a little funny because how can I put it? There are two types of ranges here in Texas. There is the regular gun range where most people go, and you can take your rifles or your shotguns or your pistols out there and just practice shooting and stuff. They'll put targets up for you and everything. And then there's the special one that everybody that goes to the gun range knows it exists, but nobody ever really talks about it. And it's funny because it's not too far from the regular range, but you could hear the people that were over. Well, not necessarily the people, but you could hear what they were doing because they were in a different part. It was like probably a good mile away, but you could hear all the automatic rifles going. You could hear all the Uzis, the AKs. It was pretty nuts. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. And even the guy who was running the range, like he was there at the main range with us, and then his partner was out at the other range, And he was like, "Yeah, that's generally for the wealthy people." And we're like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, because they've got all the automatic weapons." and and he's like, "I can't question the legality of it. I don't question anything when it comes to that stuff." But he just straight up told us, he was like, "Yeah, they go out there and they shoot their automatic weapons." And at the time, fully automatic was illegal. And even now, I believe it's illegal, at least for certain people. Like, certain individuals can have fully automatic weapons, but you need to get a special license to have them. Usually, like arms dealers, like gun shop owners, they can have them. Some of them may not be able to sell them. Also, some former military can have them. Only certain individuals can have fully automatic weapons. But there were a bunch of people out there, like I said, at the other range, who were doing their thing. So that was kind of interesting. Let's see, who do I want to grab here? Let's grab this guy. It has been a number of years, though, since I've been to the range. In fact, the last time I went, I was married. I was still married the last time I went, and I actually took my wife at the time. She didn't. It was funny because she didn't really want to go, and I'm like, "Well, I'm going to go to the range," and she's like, "But I want to go," and I'm like, "But you just said you didn't want to go." She's like, "Well, I don't really want to go, but I want to go if you're going." Women speak. So I was like, "Okay, we'll come along." She's like, "Do I get to shoot the gun too?" I'm like, "If you want, yeah, it's fine." And she's like, "Okay." So we go out, and this was an indoor range. So we went to the indoor range. I'm checking something here. Okay, good. Yeah, we went to the indoor range, and it was pretty cool because the guy that was there, I took my own pistol, but he was like, "If you want, we can, since there was two of us, there was me and my wife, and he's like, if you want, we can loan you a gun, just so both of you can fire." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." So he brought us this really, really nice Sig Sauer 9mm, and he's like, "Well, there you go, man. Just and he's like, "Does she know how to shoot?" And I'm like, "I know how to shoot. I'll show her." And he's like, "All right, just be careful." I'm like, "Okay." So sure enough, we go and we start firing. And at first, we had to get our air protection and stuff. And at first, she was a little freaked out by it all because it was obviously loud. And she was a little freaked out at first. But then we finally said, "Okay, here we go. We're gonna let you fire the gun." And she was like, "Okay." And she was really nervous. And I said, "Just, try to be cool about it. Don't pull the trigger, squeeze it, that sort of stuff." And the first couple of times she was like, "Holy crap," like it freaked her out. But then she finished the clip, and I showed her how to, properly handle the gun and set it down and all that when she was done with it. And she just looked at me and she's like, "Whoa, that was cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, see, this is why some people really like shooting. Not necessarily for hunting, but just for sport, And there's nothing wrong with shooting for sport." So she got really into it, and I let her fire off a few more clips. Or I'm sorry, a few more magazines. Some people are hardcore, but it's not a magazine in the clip. It's not a clip with a magazine. Who cares, dude? It's the same freaking thing. But yeah, I let her fire off a few more, and by the time we left, have you ever heard of what's it called? I think the hunters call it deer fever, where like the first time you go out hunting and you actually get something, like if you go out deer hunting and the first time you shoot a deer, you have that sudden rush of adrenaline and it makes you shake a little bit, but you're not frightened, you're just more excited than anything, but it's almost like you can't contain yourself. Hunters refer to that as deer fever, I think. And she had that after we got finished, because I had to go and give back the pistol to the guy at the shop, and then of course I put my pistol back in my little case and everything, and we're getting in the car and she's like shaking a bit. I'm like, "Are you all right?" She's like, "I'm just excited." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So it was kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the last time I went to the shooting range. I actually kind of miss it. What I don't miss is how expensive ammunition has gotten. Because back in the day, you could get a box of like 122 long rifle for like $7. Now they're a bit more expensive. Fairy King Alverditch. Okay. Another Fairy King Alverditch. And Guy played the Earth Giant. Oh yeah, check this out. check out all the duel points I got. 204,000. I've been farming the heck out of that. Just trying to get as much as I can. So when the patch hits, I just go in and just start blazing through the packs. So yeah, that should be interesting. And Dre, you keep sharing that that video. And I was telling Moni, I was like, yeah, man, Dre keeps telling me to go open the new packs. And I'm like, dude, the patch hasn't hit yet, man. Believe me, if the patch had hit, I would be in there buying the packs. And the thing is, my game is on auto updates. So basically, as soon as the patch hits, it updates. And as of right now, you can see I don't have any additional packs. I just have the one. So yeah, I gotta wait, which is unfortunate. But yeah, the weird thing is some of those cards that person had put in their video, they're already in my version of the game. They're already here. So I'm not exactly sure what he's talking about. I'm thinking maybe, because wasn't he playing on PS4 or something? I'm thinking he's playing on a different platform, because a lot of the cards that he was talking about, I'm like, but those are already in the game. So I don't know what the deal is there. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, a lot of the cards he was talking about I already have in here. But I'm still excited for some of the other cards. Some of those are going to be pretty neat. But yeah, come Tuesday, the game automatically updates. I mean, because I can go in there and I can manually, like here, I can actually, let's see. Trying to remember how I did this. Let's see, data management, notifications, sleep system. Oh, that's right. It's, hold on. I think it's this. Yeah, there we go. Software update. See? And I have mine automatic, so it should automatically do it. Yeah, via internet. You were using the latest version of this software. See, it hasn't updated yet. Or at least the patch isn't live yet. So, gotta wait for that. Intellectual property notices manage software. Transfer your saved data. Save cloud data, all that stuff. Yeah, still waiting for it to update. Until it updates, can't get the new one. Okay, Onion Head, what do you got for me? Yeah, I figure by the time Tuesday rolls around and the patch releases, I'm going to have probably 350,000 Duelist points. Because I'm just farming the living hell out of it. Number 102, Star Seraph Sentry. Doom Donuts. Armored Rat. Parsec, the Interstellar Dragon. Star Drawing. Battlecruiser Dianthus. Evil Swarm Azathoth. Early Change. Number 90, Galaxy Ice Photon Lord. Galaxy Serpent. Was that a tuner? It is a tuner. Okay. Galaxy Soldier. Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Beast. That's really its name. Go ahead, I'll leave it there so you can look at it. Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Beast. It's the stupidest name I've seen in a while. Morpho Butterspy. Guardian Felgrand. Reverse Buster. Oh, I was talking to Moni last night, and some of the cards that I'm really sort of excited for are all the danger cards. Like Danger, Jackalope, stuff like that. I want to see how those work. Those are not in the game currently, so Be kind of nice to see all those. Statue of the Wicked. Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer. Wind Up Bat. I really kind of want to do a wind up deck now, because I was looking at all of them. They've all got really neat technical effects. And then, of course, there's the XYZ monster. There's like 2 or 3 of the XYZ monsters that are wind up. Or at least they're related to wind up. Okay, let's buy one more from Quentin. It's the Ignoble Knight of High Loncelin. CXYZ, Simon the Great, Moral Leader. Noble Arms, Tristan Knight of the Underworld. Out of the Blue, Noble Knight, Artorigus. Artifact Scythe. Mecha Phantom Beast, Mega Raptor. Let's see, who else is there? As you can see, I'm pretty far along in pretty much all the packs. I think all of them are at least like 270 of 314. Yeah, look at all that. So there's still a few cards to get, but not many more. I mean, besides, I could probably spend 100,000 on just one of these and still not get all the cards. Ally of Justice, Decisive Armor, Chain Resonator, Fortune Lady Fire, Ally of Justice, Undone Crusher, Ying Zing Unleashed, Flame Veil Grunica, Ally of Justice, Unknown Crusher again, Unicorn Familiar. We'll buy a few more of Jack. Counselor Lily. Yugioh, the Ice Mayakashi. Let's see. 2 Mayakashi monsters. You can only control 1 Oni. The Ice Mayakashi. While this card points to a synchro monster, your opponent monster cannot target this card for attacks. If a synchro monster in your possession is destroyed by battle, or an opponent's card effect while this card is on the field, you can target one face-up monster on the field. Its attack defense become half of its current attack defense. Until the end of this turn, you can only use the effect once per turn. Flameville Origin. Attack Gainer. Time Passage. Oh yeah, that's the Fortune Ladies. Counselor Lily. She's no longer just running around on a giant needle. Red Wyvern. Neil Flameville Shaman. Fiendish Rhino Warrior. What about Master Rule 5? Excuse me. It'll be nice. It'll be a lot easier to bring multiple synchros to the field, because as it is right now, I think I had mentioned here. I'll actually go into a match and I'll show you what I mean. Here we'll play. We'll face Chumley. Yeah, Master Rule 5 basically lets us summon fusions, synchros, and XYZ monsters. Well, I think it's already, yeah, and XYZ monsters to any spot on the field that we control. Because that is, as it is right now, what am I using? I don't even realize. I think I'm using Gravekeeper still. We'll figure it out. Yeah, Gravekeepers. Okay. So as it is right now, whenever, like, if I were to do a fusion summon, it has to go either here or here. You know, I get a choice. Same thing with Link Summon. If you Link Summon, it has to go here or here. Like, say, for instance, if I Synchro Summon, again, it goes here or here. But once I have a Synchro monster there, I can't continue to Synchro Summon monsters and place them in here. The change that's coming in now is that the first place you want to go if you get a Synchro or anything is, yes, you place it here or here. But now you can continue to summon things like Fusion monsters and Synchros and place them in here now. That's the big change that's coming. So that's why it's going to be real interesting, because it allows people to really flood the field with Synchros and Fusions and XYZs. Because as it is right now, the only time that you can put Fusions and Synchros and stuff down here is if you have a Link monster in one of these two spaces. So yeah, once you get a Link out, then you could go and start placing Fusions and stuff down here. But they're changing that so you don't have to have a Link monster here. So it's like I said, it's gonna give people the ability to get out multiple big monsters, which is gonna be nice. Because there are so many huge monsters and so many combinations now. The reason they did that is because they were trying to slow the game down, which making that rule did slow it down. but apparently people complained about it. All right, Chumley. Oh my gosh, is he already gonna get it out? No way. He's already got it. Oh, wait, no. Oh, is that... Oh, Koala. Okay, I thought he was going to bring out the bigger one. I thought he was going to get out Master of Oz. Tree Otter. Oh, he's boosting himself. Ooh, I guess we're gonna have to get another... Actually, let's get a recruiter. Let's throw a recruiter out there. Let him destroy that. Ah, of course. Kind of figured he wouldn't go for the recruiter. 2 smashing grounds. What is... I think something's going on outside. Give me a second, guys. I gotta step away for a minute. Okay, all better now. Well, not better, but sort of settled. Yeah, that's life with neighbors, man. They're having themselves a little domestic dispute. They weren't physically fighting, but they were arguing. I kind of, and the thing is, just from living next door to them, I kind of know what's going on because I hear them when they argue. And it's not just the people that live there, it's the people, okay, it basically has to do with ex-girlfriends and boyfriends and kids. Like the guy has an ex, like the guy lives with his girlfriend there in the apartment. and his ex comes by every now and then to drop off or pick up the kids. And of course, the current girlfriend and the ex don't like each other, so they get into arguments. And then the guy is trying to, like, hey, cut it out, and they just start going off on each other, just like name calling, stuff like that. And same thing with the girl. Like the guy, like the girl that lives there has an ex-boyfriend, and they have kids. And so, of course, that ex-boyfriend comes over and drops off or picks up kids, too. And then, of course, the current boyfriend that lives there, he doesn't like him, so they start arguing. It's like... And it's right in front of their kids, too. And I'm like, man, can't you all just put this petty squabbling aside and just think about your kids for once, man? Stop being such a little... Ugh. People like that should not have kids. Unfortunately, the only time that you realize that they shouldn't have kids is already after they have kids. So, yeah. That's probably what 70% of the arguing is over there next door, is them arguing about just stupid stuff. Like once one of them got mad because the person who was supposed to pick up their kids was like 10 minutes late. I'm like, really? Really? You're gonna get mad over 10 minutes? Is that, I just don't, I don't get people who do that to their kids. I just will never understand that. I guess maybe because, and the reason why I think about it is because when I was a very young child, I knew that my dad and my mom, my real dad, they would get into arguments too. And it wasn't, I'll give her this, and of course, it's my mom, so of course I'm going to defend her. But I'll give her this, it was almost never her. It was pretty much always him, because he was a drinker. And he was a violent drunk. So most of the time when she would yell back at him, it was mostly to get him to pay attention to her so that he wouldn't take out his anger on us, the kids. So, yeah. Beast King of the Swamps. And some DP. I guess that's the last thing he's going to give me. Okay. Thank you, Chumley. Let's see. What is Chancellor Show? The Grey Kaiju. Oh, she's rough. Marcel, Advent of Exodia. Let me think. Who else? Let me see. Who have I not faced? I think I faced everybody here. Yeah, they're all done. Let's face somebody I have not faced. Okay, I faced Crow, but he beat me. Oh, Misty. What is she? Reptilian. What do I want to use against Reptilian? Let's see. Guest as Gravekeeper for hire. Exodia. Dino's not good. Let's do Cybers. See if I can just bully her into a win. She's making me go first. Ugh, freaking Power Bond. Always start with a stupid Power Bond. Okay, I think I'm fairly, I guess, acquainted with reptilians. So let's see how she does this. Ooh, Evil Dragon Ananta. That's it? Wow, that was fast. Oh, you're gonna destroy my card. You suck. Another Wabaku. Alright, hold on. Let's see what we do here. What does this thing do? No, go up there. Go up there. Cannot be special summon except by removing from play all reptile monsters in your graveyard. Or, I'm sorry, you choose 7th field and graveyard. This card's attack and defense become equal to the numbers. During each of your end phases, destroy one card on the field. Feels like this happens a lot with this deck. Like, I'll start with minimal monsters, and I'll just get all sorts of magics and traps. And I have to just try to keep this one monster alive for like 5 turns. Is that a power-up? Let me see what that does. Reptile monster must return if this monster would be destroyed by battle. It is not destroyed. Gains 3 attack at the end of the damage. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So we're gonna have to save this monster again. Oh my god, come on. Throw me a monster, please. For the love of God, give me a monster. I swear, if you give me another Wabaku or another Threatening Roar... Oh, thank you. Card Trooper. Okay, let's see, what can we do here? Still kinda have to... What deck am I using to build once the update hits? I don't know, actually. I was thinking... I've kind of been reading up about those danger monsters, like Danger, Jackalope, and stuff. So I might look into those. Alright. Give me some good cards to send to the graveyard. Mirror Force, and Gold Sarcophagus. Are you serious? Really? Oh my god, come on. And I don't want a Power Bond right now. Ugh. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna Power Bond right now. I'm gonna wait. Well, I'm gonna send the Trooper into this thing. But yeah, the danger stuff looks interesting. And apparently they did really well. I haven't looked at all the cards apparently that we're getting. We're supposed to be getting like several hundred cards. So we're gonna have a nice allotment of stuff to choose from. I do hope they add support for certain other deck types. Like Spirals, I've been playing with a Spiral deck lately. And they're pretty good, but they're a little inconsistent. So I'm hoping they give a little more Spiral support. Remove and play 1 reptilian monster from your graveyard. Special summon 2 reptilian tokens. Okay. This guy doing card it. It controls destroy inside the graveyard. Add 1 reptilian monster. Gotcha. It's a searcher. Guard dragons. Yeah, I'm saving up my DP right now. So when the patch hits, I can just go and just raid the frickin' packs. Just go nuts. Get as much as I can. King of the Feral Imps. Once per turn, you can attach 1. Let's see. I want reptile type monster from here. Oh, it's a searcher too. Dang. I'm gonna have to frickin' Power Bond if I don't draw something this turn. Kinda want Overload Fusion now. Well, let's see what we can do here. Come on, give me something. Overload! Thank you. Okay, that's actually not terrible. I have no frickin' monsters in the graveyard, though. Okay, here's to hoping that Card Trooper sends some monsters here for me. Nice! Thank you. That's beautiful. 3 monsters. Okay, excuse me. Let's save Power Bond. Let's just go some Overload. Farm DP like crazy back when the update was announced. You're at 90,000. I'm at 900,000. I was like, that doesn't seem like a lot because I'm at like 220,000, and I've only been farming for like the last couple of days. I was like, yeah, that's not that much, but 900,000, that's a ton. You're gonna get pretty much every card. Okay, send away the call, and now we've got a ton of attacks. Clear the field. Very nice. That worked out really well. That overload and then the 3 monsters from freaking Card Trooper were awesome. No, you're gonna destroy it. Oh wait, what are you gonna do? Oh, okay, I see what she was doing. Wow, she ate 4,000 with that. That's rough, man. Let me see what else we got. Okay, Call the Haunted. I'm gonna have to wait on call. Okay. Well, damn it. At least I have a 4,000 defender to buy me some time. And then we've got our call. I don't have any monsters in the graveyard anymore, though, do I? Nope. Removed them all. Okay, so call's not going to matter. Okay, let's just hope this 4,000 defender lasts. Space Typhoon. There goes call. Viper. Oh my god, are you serious? He stole my monster. Now they're like, eh. Oh, look at that top decking skill. Oh, yes. Bam. The Cyber Dragon. Eat it, Misty. Wow, that was kind of neat. Cyber Dragons are pretty damn fun when they work. I still gotta... I should go in there right now. I have one too many power bonds in there. I need to take one out. I'm gonna go do it right now so I don't forget. I keep forgetting. Like, I always get on myself for having too many in there, but I never change it. Alright, let me see. I should have... Yeah, I have 2 power bonds in there. Thing is, what am I gonna... Interestingly enough, Creature Swap. Oldie but goodie works really, really well. I've gotten some great stuff out of Creature Swap. I don't want to put into another Overload because that's a bit overkill. I'm trying to think, what do I want to put in for the Power Bond, though? Even the Wabakus and the Threatening Roars, I just kind of threw them in there just to see if the deck would work, and surprisingly, it does fairly well. I really don't... You know, when the new packs come out on Tuesday, we're getting more Cyber Dragon support. So I wonder if I should just wait, because we're supposed to be getting Cyber Dragon Nectar, is it? And I could probably throw him in and probably take out some stuff like I said, this was just like more of a machine type deck that I just kind of threw together because I wanted to do Overload Fusion a lot. So I could probably, when I get some Nectars, I could probably toss out these Dekoichis and throw the Nectars in. And then I can see what I want to do with the rest of this stuff. See, it's not a straight up Cyber Dragon deck, but it works fairly well because they're all machines. So yeah, I guess we'll leave it for now, and then I'll reevaluate once we get the new packs. It's just a couple days away. Oh, I'm sorry. I have 204,000. I thought I had 200. Oh, that's right. I opened some boosters. I forgot I opened some packs. So yeah, 204,000 DP. And of course, we all know the super secret to farming DP. Cyber Dragon Infinity. Yeah, it's in there, I think. Oh, maybe there were a couple. I know when I initially built this like a month ago, there were a few cards that I still didn't have. So I may have not put them in here. So there's Fortress, Mega Fleet, Overtech, or I'm sorry, Over Dragon, Cyber Ends, Cyber Eternity, which is actually pretty neat. Twins, and then I've got some other stuff in here. Cyber Dragon Nova. Dark Rebellion Dragon is so good. That card is amazing. Number 70, Malevolent Sun. These other XYZ, I think I can just kind of pull them out. I was just trying to fill it, but like every one of these fusion cards I have used, which is awesome. I've even gotten this guy out, and I get this thing out all the time. The Rebellion Dragon, I get that sucker out all the friggin' time. But yeah, I think I did. I don't think I had an Infinity when I built this. I can probably look and see if I have it now. Let's see, that's an effect monster, right? Cyber Barrier Dragon, Cyber Dinosaur. Oh yeah, Cyber Dragon Core. I didn't have that guy either. There's another Dre. I could always put that in there. There's a Hers, a Veer, another Zwei I could put in. Like if I wanted to go straight Cyber Dragon, I could do that. Cyber Laser Dragon, Cyber Larva Kirin, RP Cyber Ogre, Ouroboros, Pharos, Phoenix, Prima, Raider Shark 2-2, 2-2, Cyber Valley, Steen, Cannons, and these are all the Cyber Dark stuff. And that's Cyber stuff. It's, oh wait, isn't it a fusion? I didn't even think about that. Maybe it's a fusion. Oh, XYZ. Gotcha. I was like, I don't think that's a regular one. Let me see. I guess Cyber Nova. There it is, Cyber Infinity. Okay, yeah, I may not have had them when I initially built the deck, but I've gotten a lot more cards since then. Yeah, I can probably put it in there. I can probably take these out. I only stuck these in there, like I said, just to kind of round things out. The Butterfly I actually kind of like. She's useful. But these other ones, I can probably just get rid of these. And then we can put in the Infinity. There was one other fusion Cyber Dragon monster that I wanted to get, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it out of the pack. Was it a pack? Or I can't even remember where it was. I think it was out of a pack, and they just wouldn't give it to me, so I've been trying to get it since then. But there we go. Now we've got Nova and Infinity. You can also someone. Okay, we'll figure that out. I'll mess around with it. There we go. That's good. But like I said, when Nectar comes out, I'm probably going to sub in for a couple of Nectars. And at this point, this deck has gotten dominant to the point where I could probably get rid of these Roids. I use these just for, just because like I said, when I built the deck, I didn't know how it was going to play. So I could probably get rid of at least one Gyroid, could probably get rid of the Drill Roid. I like these because I just have an affinity for Roids. That sounds wrong, but... 2 Novas and 2 Infinities. Yeah, but I remember the first time I played this deck, I built it because I was telling some of my old viewers about it. And I was like, yeah, this is kind of one of the decks that we used to play back in the day, where we would run Future Fusions and Overload Fusions. And the very first match that I played with this deck, I went in there and I was able to get Future Fusion off. But this was before I realized that they had errated it from way back in the day when I used to play it. And I did a Future Fusion with every single monster in the deck. So I got out Overtech Dragon, and he was amazing. I was like, yeah! But then the secondary effect of him sending Future Fusion away, I was like, no! So I basically killed myself. It was pretty funny. But then I drew Overload Fusion, and I was able to get the other Over Dragon out, and that was pretty fun. But yeah, I see what you're saying, the Infinity. We can read it once per turn. You can also summon Cyber Dragon Infinity by using Cyber Dragon Nova. You can draw as material. Nice. Gains turn attack for each material attached to it. Once per turn, you can target one face-up attack position monster on the field. Attach it to this card. Oh my gosh. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can attach one material, negate the activation if you destroy it. Wow, that is pretty good. Nice. So yeah, you would want a couple of Novas in there to get those out. Didn't mean to send the last one. That's fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, I've been concentrating mostly on the fusions and not so much the XYZ. But like I said, occasionally I just like if I get in trouble, I've got so many 4-star monsters in here. If I get in trouble, I would generally just get out the Rebellion Dragon. He's kind of a very easy to get out and super effective most of the time, unless they steal him. All right, so we'll leave that as it is. Let me see, what else can we do here? Got more Duelist Challenges. Let's try some Zexal. Who have I not faced? Ooh, I haven't faced any of these people. Trey, what are you running, Trey? Karakuris. Vector is... Oh, and Sectors of Orichalcos. Huh, that sounds like it'd be a really strong deck. Mermail. Let's face Mr. Naturia here. Who are we gonna face him with? Or we'll go Exodia. We'll go with an Exodia deck. And the only reason I even still keep Exodia around is because for some odd reason this deck wins a lot. It's not perfect, but it wins a lot more than I think it should, which is kind of weird. What do we got here? Oh, wow. That's a nice starting hand. Okay, we're going to set that. We're going to bring our heart. I probably won't need the roar, but I'll set it down there. Oh, he's going to get a big baddie out already. That's actually such a great card, that Lone Flower Blossom. That is a really good card. Just like that, boom, he's got a big baddie out. If this card is tribute summoned by tributing... Okay, so that effect doesn't apply here. That's fine. I'm going to grab the head, because that's an effect. And I want to draw normal monsters. So we'll leave the normal pieces in there for now. Well, it depends what you run it with. Like, there's one deck in this game that the Arrow Mage, they run it in the Arrow Mage deck, and it immediately lets them get out. Who is it? The big guy, the 24 attacker. Is it Burfo something? Bergamot, I think it is. And they let him get that out. And he's, I mean, if you have more, the way the Arrow Mage deck works is if they have more life points, then you can get more damage, cause more damage. But just to be able to immediately get that 24 attacker out, based on how effective he is, it's pretty darn good. So I'm kind of wanting to rebuild, because I used to play a lot of Duel Links too. And I had an Arrow Mage deck there, but we didn't have the Lone Flower Blossom. So we weren't able to make it completely broken. Sangan. I kind of want to search Marshmallow. I've got to... Let's search Marshmallow. I don't think he has anything that's immediately going to destroy my monsters like that. And I'll eat the 2,000 here. I don't want to waste my my roar. Oh, nice. Call Haunted. I'm still not drawing normal monsters, though. We're actually doing fairly well here. He's not going to be able to get rid of my Marshmallow. Hopefully. As soon as I say that, he's like, here, I can get rid of it. He's getting a lot of monsters to the field, though. Getting a little scary there now. Sinking. Oh, are you serious? That sucks. Oh, that sucks. That's not good. Crap. I'm gonna have to just start drawing stuff out now. I don't think I have anything that gets rid of that backfield either. Got a threatening roar, so we can pass. I hope he doesn't do anything crazy here. Well, it's a good thing I brought the marshmallow out. Yep, it's buying me some time. Oh my god, come on. Well, at least it's pot of duality. Let me see what I can get here. Gene warped. Call, that's useless now. And another pot of duality. We're gonna get pot of duality again. At least it thins the deck a little bit. I can end the turn. Wow. Frickin' Marshmallow, you are a hero. Oh, nice. Now we're getting Heart of the Underdog going. Pretty good, pretty good. Got a couple extra cards there. And then we'll pot a duality again. Wow. So we have 3 pieces here. Okay. Let me think. I don't really need the gene. I could just throw it away. Well, in the turn, we'll throw away gene. Come on, roll monster. Damn it, monster one. I can't use that either. Crap. I kind of want to save it though, just in case I'm able to get rid of the backfield. I don't think, but seriously, I don't think I have any backfield control in this deck at all. The crappy thing is now that Call of the Haunted's taken up one of my slots. Oh crap, what does this do? If you negate the activation of a card your opponent controls, you can add 1 level 3 or lower. Okay. Gotcha. Man, again, I am stalling my butt off here. Oh my god, another wob. Might as well just dump the Reborn because it's kind of pointless at this point. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to remove that backfield. So let's just dump the Reborn. I will need the Wabokus probably. It is taking me quite a while to win. I've actually gotten Exodia with this deck in like 6 turns. So yeah, we're already turn 16. And I'm stalling so much. Come on, normal monster. Oh my god, another pot. Crap. Oh, there goes my pot. Oh, he gave me 1 extra card. What is going on? No. Oh, he destroyed it. Oh my god. Are you serious? That's so crap. And I just threw away my Monster Reborn. Oh, are you serious? I might as well just throw him out there. We're still doing okay, but I'm not getting Heart of the Underdog nearly as much as I'd hoped I would. Yeah, he's going to destroy my... Oh, well, he'll actually take 200 here. Then he's going to dump my dragon in the graveyard. Oh, I bet it's another one of those traps. I'm thinking, why would he destroy that if he didn't have another? Yes. Ooh, a witch. I kind of want to keep the labyrinth wall. We're going to get one more search here. But I am moving through the deck fairly well. Of course, he gave me an extra card, too. You know, I kind of want to get another witch because I have a feeling that I'll draw into the last two pieces. I'm gonna take a chance. I know I've got 3 pieces already, but I figure I've come this far. I've pushed him to turn 20. Oh my god, are you kidding? Oh, that's so silly. Oh, that is silly. Well, there's the answer for you. Here, I'm gonna have to dump Labyrinth Wall now. Here, you go away. It only sucks that I can't put them both out there at the same turn. Yeah, I have no reason to not grab them now. Think of it, if I had grabbed the one last time, it's already be over. Fucking call behind. Should I be aggressive and just summon it and attack? Just to get this over with. Oh no, what are you doing? Well, that worked out. He's like, I know let you summon. I'm like, that's fine with me, dude. It's over now. That took a little while, though. Turn 23 is a little long. Starting the Naturia deck. Now, to be fair, the Naturias aren't extraordinarily powerful. They're okay, but they're not like overly amazing. Landoice, Naturia Cherries. Let's see, we can do some Arc 5. What does Selena run? Amorphage. Shadow Prediction. Oh wait, who runs Arrow Mage? I'm trying to remember who does that. Is it... Crap, I can't remember who does it. I know this dude does Gustos. It's not Dextra. Dextra does Sylvans. Crap, I don't remember who does Arrow Mage. Can never remember some of these. Dang it. Just give me frickin' Arrow Mage. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to remember. Wait, is it? No, she does Fur Hires. Fluffles. Zodiac. Zuzu. Divas. Julia? No, she does Gem Knights. You're back. You missed it, man. You missed the best part, Dre. You always miss the best part. True Draco. Oh, Paleozoics. Kind of want to face him again. I think there's a couple more Paleozoic cards I need to get from him. Had to buy more bread for sandwiches. Let's go. Let's run Gustos on him. This guy runs a ton of frickin' traps. He runs so many Paleozoic cards. Hmm. Not the best start. It is cheap and it's good. What kind of bread did you get? Just regular white bread, or get some potato bread, some wheat bread? One of our, a few of our local HEBs here, they make a bread with Asiago cheese in it. Holy crap, it is good. It is amazingly good. It's like, I call it dangerously good, because, I mean, bread's okay if you eat it in, you know, every now and then. Oh, you got honey wheat? That's the kind that I've been eating too. But yeah, I call it dangerously good because I've gotten one of those loaves, and it's not like a big, huge, full-size loaf. I mean, it's you know, kind of, it's a little bit smaller, but the thing is that if I get one of those loaves, I can eat the whole frickin' thing in a day, and that's bad. You don't want to eat a whole loaf of bread in one day. That's how good that bread is, though. It's so freaking good. It's expensive. It's like $5 for a loaf, but it is so freaking good. Yeah, it does. I noticed that too. I think you were listening into my show the other day. This is exactly what I said the other day. Because what was it, yesterday or the day before? I was like, yeah, I meant to get just regular white bread, but they were out. And all they had was honey wheat. So I bought the honey wheat, which was a little more expensive. It was like $2.50 for a loaf. But that bread, it stays nice and soft and fresh a lot longer than white bread does. So I think I might just, I mean, the only thing about it is, like I said, it's kind of expensive. I just wish it was a bit cheaper, because like I can get a regular loaf of white bread for like 90 cents. But yeah, the honey wheat's like $2.50, but it lasts longer. Like by the time I finish the white bread, they're already, you know, kind of stale and stuff. But the honey wheat doesn't do that. It was fresh to the very last slice. Oh, gonna run that Canadian on me, huh? Gonna bring your other Canadian back, huh? Lots and lots of Canadian stuff here. All Paleozoics. He's gonna hit me with another one, I bet. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. I kind of want to put the... Well, actually, let's... I probably won't need the bottomless here, so we'll just put these out here. Oh my gosh, no! What are you hitting? Look at all these combos. Damn it. Look at that, he returned it to his graveyard. I got sponsored by Honey Wheat Bread. Oh my gosh, of course I'd say, hey, he's probably not going to bring out anything I can do with bottomless, but there. Oh, well, actually, that would not have hit bottomless anyway. We're going to cylinder this one. Honey hamburger buns. Instant fusion. So you gonna put this card down again? Oh, you suck. Oh god, that sucks. He's gonna bottomless my frickin' musto. Hey man, if a honey wheat bread company wants to sponsor me, I'll take it. They can pass me a check and a few loaves of bread. I'm not picky, man. Besides, if it's even better if it's something you like, right? Oh, come on. Oh, that sucks. There goes my monster. Only good thing is I've got the Mirror Force down there. Okay, here's to hoping we draw a 4-star monster next. Or a tuner. A tuner could be really good right now. I think he's going to try to hit me with everything. Oh, look at this guy. What you bringing? Totally awesome. That's funny. Ugh, of course. Well, we got rid of one. Man, just so many frigging traps with this dude. It's like his entire deck is traps. Brain control. Dupe frog. Dupe. I really need to save that fusion. But it might get to the point where I can't even use it because he might take me down to below 1,000. Let me see, what's this? This is a 2-star non-tuner. Got another frog out there, huh? Well, he's gonna bring another one. Oh, Daigusto Phoenix. Can I get... Yeah, I can... Okay, he... Well, I don't think he'll try to save this one. I don't think he can. Or can he? Okay, well, he's gonna chain. Okay, good. Bottomless got rid of that. Oh my god, another Link. He's gonna bring another copy of that Starboy, yeah. Gotta check something here. He's a non-tuner, so I'm probably gonna have to bring the fish out. But I want to check. I've only got 2 XYZs, right? Oh, dang it, I do. So I've got the Rebellion Dragon, and I've got... I'm gonna have to do Rebellion. But I'm fairly certain he's got another Canadia down there, so that's gonna suck. Oh, Chop streaming. Hold on, let me bring this out first. Okay, nothing there. Pay the 1,000. I'm gonna get the rare fish. I kind of don't even really need to use Rebellion's effect right now. He's at 37. I could get him to possibly take up to 20. I just know he's got a Canadia back there, though. That's why I'm thinking I'm doing all this and it's not going to really matter. Because he's got a friggin' Canadia. I know he's got a Canadia. Oh, that is just as good. Oh, that sucks. Jesus. I think I'm dead, man. I've only got 2,700. All he has to do is break a monster, and he pretty much wins. Oh, he's gonna do another Link Summon. He's gonna bring out another one of those Star Boys? Well, he gets it. Okay, he pumps it back up. Okay, so it'll be back at 19. And then if he's got just a regular... Wow. That's actually kind of surprising. I thought for certain he had another monster he could bring. So I get one more turn. Not that it matters. Ooh, Squirrow. Squirrow was not what I needed right there. Okay, what do we got? Damn, I don't have much of a selection here. I'm gonna have to bring Squirrow. I'm fairly certain he's gonna compulsory this too, but it's not like I have a choice. Freaking Mirror Force, of course. I'm dead. He's got a monster and he Mirror Forced, so yeah, he just has to switch and attack. Damn. It's one of those decks where it's like, man, let me go bust out Jinzo, man. Let me go bust out all my Royal Decrees. I kind of want to build that too, a Jinzo Decree deck with only 3 trap cards and they're all Royal Decree. And the rest are all spells and monsters. Augusto Phoenix, 635. I don't like your deck, sir. Especially when I'm looking for Arrow Mage. Was it... God, who had it? Was it Darts? It is Darts! Okay, so it was him. Let's fur hire him. I want to get some cards out of him. I think I still have cards to get out of him. I don't remember. But everybody likes facing Darts. With the fur hires. Well, the Gusto deck is more of a fun deck for me. They're kind of fun to play. But if I want to win, then I know usually the decks that I go to, if I know I want to win, are usually fur hires, or Cyber Dragon wins a lot, or also, strangely enough, Exodia. Freaking Exodia, man. I think I've only lost like twice with the Exodia deck, and I have like 10 wins. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow. This is actually... Let me see, that's a Recon, a Seal, a Beat. Wow, that's actually a pretty good hand there. Let's... Let me see, what can I do here first? Earth, Wind, Dark... Doesn't really matter which order these go in. So the house couldn't reach a deal for the $1,000 checks. Big oof. That's politics, man. But you lose to 1 negate. Not always. There are ways within this deck that you can recover from one of your abilities being negated. Now, if only one is negated, you're fine. But if they negate 2 effects in a row in one turn, that hurts. That can really hurt. I kind of want to go for the backfield because I'm pretty sure I know what the face down is. Yeah, so we're gonna pop his backfield. What do we have back there? A mystical space typhoon. Okay, I think we want to bring... Who do we want to bring with Beat? I think I want to do Raphael. Well... Yeah, let's do Raphael. Because then I can bring Falgo. And let's get rid of his field spell card. And now we get a choice of some cards here with Raphael. Yeah, 2 days, man. I've been farming up DP like crazy. Cosmic Cyclone, no. Bravo. And a beat. Let's go with Bravo since I've already used Beat's effect here. Okay, now let's do some Fulgo. Kind of want to bring Donpa so that I can bring Bravo. Because Donpa's the only one I haven't hit, but it's only going to give me the choice of these. So let's bring... Already got Raphael's effect. Let's bring Wiz. Nice to have a negation. And we gain 1,000. And I'm pretty sure that's the 19 Defender. I think that's Jasmine down there. Aroma Jar. What the heck does this do? This card is flip face up. This card cannot be destroyed by battle while it is face up on the field. If this card is flip face up during each player's end phase, you gain... Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. And it's a continuous effect. That sucks. Let me see. Can I be destroyed by battle? Okay. I kind of want to ring it now. That sucks. Wow. All that planning in that frickin' card. The Aroma Jar sticks around. Well, let's see what he does. Let me see what he does. I'm not gonna burn my ring quite yet. Let me see what he tries to do here. Ooh, another garden. Oh, I think he's gonna tribute. You gonna tribute, dude? Oh no, he can't. Okay, he doesn't have it. He will gain for Aroma Garden though. I thought he was gonna tribute for Bergamot. But no, he's hanging out. He's hanging back. Kinda wanna just burn it and get it off the field. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just burn the damn thing. I did give him an extra 500 there, though. But I do get Fulgo. Bam, bam, bam. So he gained a lot, but I got 3 cards out of that deal. Oh, look at that. And now we've got the Cosmic. Alright, Cosmic, go get that thing. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Donpa, Bravo. I could flood the field here. Might as well. I've got a nice big advantage. So, let's see. I'm going to bring that. Okay, so we're going to go Donpa first. We're going to bring Bravo. I could actually clear his field. Yeah, I think I'm going to clear his field. Let me double check. Let me see. Where are you? Okay, good. Yeah, we're going to clear the field. And let me see. Let me do some calculation here. Oh, but he's got 10,000. So clearing the field may not even be the best option here. But if it's another frickin' Aroma Jar, I might as well. I have a feeling it's another Aroma Jar. So I'm just going to clear his field. No. No to Donpa. Yes to Bravo. Yes to Wiz. That's tempting to just go for it, but if it's an Aroma Jar, I'm going to lose my mind. That's why we're going to bring out the Big Eye. Yes, I know I'm dumping 2 really pumped up Wizzes for this, but this is what the eye's in here for. Give me that card. What is it? It is an aroma jar. Oh, nice. Okay, good. It cannot be destroyed while face on the field. This card still face up during each player's end phase. You gain 500. I'm gonna use that. I'm taking your aroma jar. Here, I'm gonna attack you with it too. I don't get Fulgo's effect, but hey, we're still doing all right. Oh, look at that. I had enough. Yes, we win. Wow, so that was the right move. That worked out really, really well. Yeah. There's aroma jar. Ah, he has no more cards for me. Oh well, that's still a good victory. Let's dinner time. I'm gonna go make some dinner, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh man. Be careful out there. Don't do anything crazy. People are doing crazy things out there. Protect yourselves. Protect your families. Buy honey wheat bread because it lasts longer. And I will see you all next time. Until then...